title is The Water Cycle. All names are Mason Johnson,
Emerson Morales,
Favorite Aina.
The first thing that happens in the water cycle is evaporation, when the sun heats any liquid. Condensation is when the evaporated water cools, and that is called water vapor. Then tiny drops of water makes clouds. Rain is one of precipitation. Rain will happen when the temperature is good. Sleet is another precipitation. It's when rain and snow mix. Sleet is real to define. Snow is another one. It's when it's cold. Bahia is dry ice. It's another kind of precipitation. But all for precipitation is rain, snow, sleet, and Bahia. But precipitation help to bring fresh water back to land. Runoff / collection is when the water goes in lakes, oceans, streams, rivers, and even underground. But after runoff / collection, the water cycle will repeat itself: evaporation, condensation, precipitation, hail, sleet, rain, and snow. Then runoff / the collection to finish the water cycle. At
The end. Shay Watson.
Anointed Mansouri,
Theo Farley,
Darnell Johnson.
First, there is evaporation. Evaporation is when the sun goes above the water and heats it up to create water vapor.
Next is condensation. Condensation is when all that water vapor goes up and makes it into a cloud. A cloud is made out of tiny droplets of water.
Then comes precipitation. Precipitation is when all the water from the cloud turns to rain, sleet, snow, or hail, which are forms of precipitation. Lastly is runoff. Then the cycle starts again.
the water cycle.
The first step in the water cycle is evaporation. The sun is the primary source of the water cycle. The sun heats the water and it rises to turn to vapor. Second is condensation. In condensation, the clouds form. The clouds are made of tiny droplets of water. Third is precipitation. Precipitation is when the clouds get too heavy. It can either be rain, sleet, snow, or hail, depending on the weather. Fourth is runoff and collection. During or after precipitation, water runs on cement or the ground and comes together. There is also one thing you should know. Not all the types of precipitation happen at the same time. but there are some types of precipitation that happen at the same time. For example, rain and snow can happen at the same time. This picture is how the four spheres interact in the water cycle. The hydrosphere and the atmosphere interact the most because hydro is water and the sun and air is in the atmosphere. Right here we're showing on the cold side how the clouds precipitate, and depending on the weather, the liquid can become a solid and form glaciers and ice caps. Now this concludes our explanation about the water cycle. This is a picture of the whole water cycle.
By Dominique Hardy,
Bella O'Mara,
Rachel Nahara,
Tajama McKenzie.
Darwin Contreras. We are going to be talking about the water cycle. First is evaporation. The water turns into gas and forms into clouds. Second is condensation. The water turns into clouds. Third is precipitation when rain, sleet, snow, or hail. Four is runoff, which is when water goes all over the place in the rivers. Six is transpiration, is when plants sweat. Groundwater is when water goes in the ground.
that's the water cycle.
The end.
Natalie Mora,
Omar Molina.
The water is dripping out of the water bottle with other surface water to make puddles.
The surface water is being evaporated into the air or atmosphere.
All of the water vapor is boiling is to make tiny droplets of water called clouds.
Once all the water is packed up in the clouds, depending on the temperature, the precipitation will be either hail, sleet, snow, or rain.
All of the water from the precipitation is coming to the watershed to meet at the highest point.
Once all of the water where the places go on the runoff water is aquifers and groundwater.
Another place where the water goes is the beach, lakes, or ponds. The plants get water from the precipitation to make them grow.
This cycle continuously evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and runoff. The water cycle.
Lanisha Robeson.
Ahmed Tone.
Evaporation is when the sun heats up the water and becomes tiny droplets called water vapor. Transplantation is when plants sweat and mixes the water vapor from evaporation. Condensation is when all the water vapor comes up together and makes a cloud. Precipitation is when the clouds get too full and start to rain sleet or hail or snow. Runoff is when the water rolls off something and goes into the ground. Groundwater is when the runoff from when it came off, whatever it came off of, goes into the ground.